Hello from Oulu, Finland. So temperature is around -8 degrees and I'm going for a walk into the city center. So the timing is around 6 to 7 p.m. Around 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. So I'm now at, you can see in front of my house, and the bus station is quite near, just a 2 or 3 minutes walk. So let's go to the city center and let's see what can I see there and what can I experience, as it's one of my first vlogs here. So let's see. The sky is superb today. It's like light blue, you can say, and the snowy roads. So 2 days ago there was a snowstorm here, and I went to the city center for some work, and it was a horrible weather actually. But today the temperature is much greater than that day, because today is around -8 to 10 degrees, but that day it was like -20, -15 to 20. So it is the month of February, and you can see the beautiful scenarios. So I have to take the bus now. Let's go to the city center. So I have arrived into the city center. It looks beautiful. So I think this is the museum. Actually, I looked into the map and I found that museum. Not to explore this museum, but to just explore the city. And Finland is typically safe, you can say, because you can walk. The crime rate is too less, and the population also not too much. The European museums always closes like 5 p.m. so it's closed now. But I have to know that if it's a museum or not. So here it is, a nightlife of Oulu, Finland. Here is a pizzeria restaurant. There are lots of pizzeria pizza restaurants, like the Italian ones, but the prices are a bit expensive. Look at that. The city, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm just walking. Okay, that is also a restaurant and people are chilling. Yeah, I can go that way. You have to look for the people walk sign, the green signal to cross the road. I think it's a Swan's bike and you can lend it, rent it for a certain amount of time. It's a K supermarket. In Finland, there's certain types of supermarkets like K supermarkets, Prisma, and Tokmani, like 4 or 5. Look at that. Restaurant Istanbul. Yeah. There are lots of kind of shops, and you have to look for this wet ice. I mean, it's slippery. Look at that. So here it is, a Subway and H&M. Yeah, I can go that way. And 2 days ago there was a snowstorm and I could barely walk into these streets. It's tough. But now the snow's melting and I can walk like wherever I want. So it's quite surprising, like that these roads are not like full of snows. I don't know why. Maybe these are like cement streets, but still you can see snow everywhere in the roads, but here there's no snow at all. You can go straight. So here it is. The roads are a bit wet. So it's not the capital actually. The Helsinki is the capital, and there you can find lots of people, but here it's not much crowded. And you can see the typical European cities. Here, an old lady walking through the roads. It's quite cold now, but I went outside at noon, and at that time it was not that cold, but I think it's increasing more and more as the night's falling. Here in Oulu, Finland. Here is the Arkioski. It's a signature site for Oulu, Finland, because you can find SIM cards, bus tickets, everything, like some kind of foods. Everything you can find. And if I say something of the bus tickets, here the bus tickets, you can purchase some packages, like the monthly packages and weekly packages, and I purchased the 42 euros monthly package, so it's not that cheap, but you can use the buses as much as you can in a month. So I don't know if it's going to be a long video, but yeah, I'm trying to show you a big taste of this Oulu, Finland. Here it's a bit dark and you cannot see much, but I think it's a kind of a park or something like that. Yeah. So the language in Finland is Finnish, but they also speak Swedish because in their school when they are young, the school teach themselves like Swedish, Finnish, and English, so they know quite 2 or 3 languages. So I'm kind of detached from the roads. So let's go to the roads. I mean, let's go straight and left. Here the mask is not mandatory. I mean, I cannot wear mask because when I breathe, the air comes into my glasses. That's why. Apteekki is like a Finnish name of pharmacy, but the pharmacy I heard that it's quite expensive here. Look at that, people are running. So here is another kind of a shop, like it's Lidl. It's another kind of supermarket, but it's not a supermarket actually because it is not that big and there is not enough stuffs. Yeah, you can see another signature thing of Finnish people, like they like pets a lot, and you can see every time when you're passing through a road, you can see people just with their pets walking around. I don't know what that is. It's quite cold now. Yeah, there are not much people here. I think I have to go some other places. As you can see, there's not much people here. I think I'm a bit detached from the city center. That's why there's not much people. You can see these buildings. I think these buildings are like somehow like the Soviet buildings, and in this country there are lots of buildings are built in the Soviet era and by the Russians obviously. So that's why, because they're the neighbor countries, and that's why the buildings are somehow like this. There are some other buildings also. They're also like the Soviet kind of a building. Technopolis ODL. I don't know what it is, but it's quite cool to look. Pusteli. So there is the green sign to walk. Here it is, the little sign. So in this country, if you go to the supermarkets like Prisma, if I can say the Prisma is the best because you can find everything here, and K supermarket and also the Tokmanni and Lidl, it's quite good, but I will say the Prisma is the best here. Look at that, 3 or 4 feet snow, and they're always clearing the snows from the roads because people cannot go anywhere if they don't clean like in between 30 to 1 hours, because there's always snow slits and snow showers. That's why a lot of snow here. And at the time of December and January, here it snows like a lot. And here it is, another building. Not a typical modern building. Look at this old car in between modern cars. Here it is, a pub on an Albert. So in Finnish, like they say terve or moi or hi to greet people. We have to wait till a green signal appears. Till then the car is slowing and we're ready to go. The incredible thing is that the roads are pretty wide and you can walk wherever you want. This burger, I didn't have any taste of a burger yet, but I will have one. It's a disco. These are the Oulu city buses, and this, you can see this building is kind of a Soviet architectural building. And yes, they have some the good thing, the best thing about the buses are they are not late at all. Never late at all. And I think they don't accept cash, because the first time I wanted to get into the bus, they didn't accept the cash and let me free to travel. Where to go? Let's go. Let's go this way a bit. Subway. I think you can see. Oh, you can see there is a package like two iso subi. Iso means small, so I think Oh, two iso subi. Iso means large, and two 0.5 liter Coke. So it's 21.90 euros. It's quite expensive here. The quality of food is super here, so you don't need to think about that. So, like the European cities, here also bikes are pretty normal and common, and also the skateboards. Look at that, this beautiful building. So these the kioski are grilly actually. It's a different name, but the same thing actually. You can see there is a coffee shop, Robert's Coffee, and coffee is quite common in Finland. Like Finnish people consume more coffee than water, I think. I mean, they drink a lot of coffee, and they have lots of variety. If you go to the super shops, you can see there are lots of different kind of coffees. There you can see delivery jobs, and delivery jobs are quite common here in Finland. The cold is increasing more and more, and it's hard to talk because I mean my tooth and these things are like my jaw lines keep freezing into this cold temperature. Here you can see another building. It's like the Soviet style building again. And yeah, it's also a restaurant. And here it is, a bus station. I have to cross the roads now. Or should I go right? The Mario, it's a Italian pizza shop, and also there are many kind of Italian shops. I mean the pizza shops. Look at that, it's written all that how many minutes you need to cross to a certain destination. I can see a written Punky, I think it's a bank. Yeah, Pop Bank. Punky means bank in Finnish. It's a beautiful shop, beautiful restaurant. I can see it's like kind of a bar, or it's a restaurant. Yeah, it's a bar. And here Ravintola the Max. Ravintola means restaurant in Finnish. Pizza is quite common here. So here it is again. Look at that. This Soviet kind of a building, quite old. It's kind of a Chinese restaurant, but it's empty. What is that? Yeah, I think it's a restaurant belonging to this Candy Hotel. Yeah, I'm at the middle of the city now. The temperature is increasing, and I think I need to go somewhere warmer place. I think I showed a bit of the city center of Oulu, and it's quite pleasing to walk, but it's quite cold, and that's why I'm going to my residential area back, and I have to do some shopping, and I'm going to my home. So see you again, maybe to some another area in Finland or some other place. So if you want to go somewhere by bus, you have to check the maps clearly, because in the map it shows everything. You can know everything about where you can go and which number bus is going to that particular place.